Hello everybody, my name's Erica and welcome to Ginger Books, my channel. And this is going to be quite annoying. Great, off to a great start. So welcome to a reading vlog. Now, I know you guys are saying, wait a minute, weren't you gonna do a reading vlog over the owls? Hold up, I'm doing 2 this month because I really wanted to start this challenge since I have loads of free time right now. And that is I don't know if it's like a book challenge or it's just something that she started, but Books and Lala I think it was in the fall, started this where she was going to take a week out of the month and read her childhood favorites. And I think she started in middle school and has been going backwards. And I think she's going to go forwards again. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to rewatch the latest video. But link down below is to kind of like the first video that started everything. Hopefully I find it. And then the latest video that she uploaded of, I think it was like her 2nd/3rd grade favorites, maybe? Not 100% sure. So I decided I wanted to jump on the bandwagon. So I'm giving all credit to Books and Lala. I don't know who has maybe done it before her or if this is something that she has created just for herself. But I wanted to jump on the bandwagon, so thank you, Kayla. And so I'm going to be doing my reading vlogs filmed around these for the next couple of months. And you're probably asking, you know, you have a lot of things going on. Like, you're supposed to be finishing the Shadowhunter Chronicles, you're supposed to be doing the Owls, and now you're doing this. Yes, I'm taking a break a little bit from the Shadowhunter Chronicles before I read the last trilogy, just to kind of give myself a break, I guess, and refresh my brain before I continue. And, of course, I'm doing the Owls. I will be reading a little bit of Curse So Dark and Lonely throughout this reading vlog too, because I need to get that done because I'm only on my 2nd prompt and it already is practically the 2nd week of April. So I need to get on that. I have 7 prompts to go, or 5 more prompts to go after this one. But I'm also trying to save it for more of the end of the month so we have something for the Owls vlog content. Anyways, I am rambling on. We're going to take a blast from the past and go to 2nd grade. In 2nd grade, I was read to by this series, and I think I might have read it in 2nd grade, if not definitely 3rd grade. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just going to label these as 2nd grade because this is our teacher in 2nd grade for like reading class read to us like for a break so we could sit there and listen to a story and kind of let our imagination wander a little bit. And she read this series, and I do apologize, I got these mostly secondhand and they're not a complete series, but we read the Ramona Quimby series by Beverly Cleary. And I absolutely fell in love with this series. I used to have pretty much all of the 1995 editions of this story because this book was released in like 1967, around thereabouts. And I love them. Now, I did try to get these, but Book Outlet, you kind of cheated me a little bit because they had the options of which covers you wanted to buy. At least that's what I assumed. But they still sent me these. Which I'm not too happy. These are the 2013 editions. But that's okay. My OCD will just have to shut up for a while. So we're going to be reading this throughout the week. I know I've read more of Beverly Cleary's work because I know she had like The Mouse and the Motorcycle and the books about a little boy named Henry. But I'm just going to stick to them because these are the ones I remember the most. And if I have enough time, maybe I might get The Mouse and the Motorcycle. But right now, due to COVID-19, Amazon is only sending necessities, so even if it's on Prime, you're not going to get it in 2 to 3 days. So, and that's completely fine. I really like how Amazon's doing that. So I may have to check books out from my library and have the wonderful experience of what they're doing for COVID-19, which is they're shut down, so they're leaving books curbside, so you have to call them, which is very nice that they're doing. Pretty much everything is shut down, even including the museum right now, so I have loads of time. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. So we're going to start off. The first book is Beezus and Ramona. And I remember, like, the first introduction to this book is pretty much like Beezus' perspective, tongue twister, of kind of describing how her friends have little sisters, but they're not like Ramona. Like, Ramona is special and unique and is Ramona. So it's gonna be fun, and I figured we can start off the vlog with reading. Because right now, it is like raining cats and dogs outside, and say hello to Lady if you can see her. And yeah, so I'm going to put on a YouTube video, probably Jenna and Julian's podcast video, because I have totally been slacking on watching them since I've been not working. Yeah, so let's do it. Easily it is to read these books and how much I actually love this series. So I have just finished Beavis and Ramona. It took me about an hour, which is typical for these books. I mean, it's large print and they're not any more than like 155 pages. It's just bringing back so much joy of reading these. And I mean, to be honest, this series is what really sparked the love of reading for me, having a spunky main character in a family, trying to understand this, I would like to call a rebel child. I mean, getting yourself into mischief, and to be honest, speaking very logically for a 4-year-old in this book. And I believe the next one is called Ramona the Pest, and it's like, these take place, if I remember right, each year as she gets older. So the Ramona the Pest, I think, is when she's in 5th grade, and she is 1 year closer to either going to school, because back then they did not have what is called like pre-K programs. They just had kindergarten and then on through the grades. They didn't have like, they had nursery school, but they didn't have like preschool or prep like we do now. So it's kind of interesting. But as I said, the kookiness of Ramona and Beezus in here, and Beezus trying to come to the fact that it's okay not to love your sibling sometimes when they do things that really upset you. But in reality, when you get older, you'll change, and these are moments that you can look back on and laugh. Especially the whole doll and the cake thing. Because she wanted to be like Gretel from Hansel and Gretel. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. So I've already finished this one, and I think what I'm going to do is probably start reading this one. In an hour, we do have to leave because it is Easter, and we're going over to my boyfriend's parents' place to have Easter dinner, late lunch, or whatever it is. And then I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be getting to read anymore. I may take a break and read A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which I am... Let me go get the book real quick. Okay, so I am currently on page 121 of A Curse So Dark and Lonely. And I finally got the sticker off of it, even though it's really sticky and I need to figure out how to get it off. But I'm actually really enjoying this retelling of this story. It's actually quite fascinating. So it's basically based off of the Beauty and the Beast retelling, except I guess I just don't know really what I like about it. I haven't read it in a couple of days, so I might have a little bit more clear thoughts, and I might pick this up tonight to read, to take a break from the Ramona series. But right now, I am going to probably watch another video, maybe pick up Ramona the Pest, maybe start reading A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I don't know yet. So, I will pretty much update you guys later. So, hello everybody. It is a little bit later in the afternoon. I think it's like 4 o'clock. Yeah, almost 4:30. So, I decided and went ahead. Excuse me. Dinner's trying to come back up with indigestion. So, I decided to go ahead and read another Ramona Quimby book. So, I read Ramona the Pest. So, we're now 2 out of the 8 done with the Ramona Quimby series, and I figured I would get it done because I'm going to try to read one a day throughout this reading vlog. So now we are caught up to where we can read one a day and finish next weekend. I think I'm going to reward myself with just no other readings for today. I've read pretty much almost 300 pages because this one was 211. The other one was about 159, 160. And so I'm going to play Sims now. So, and put on some background noise, probably Hulu, and yeah. So I probably will not read any more today unless I feel like it. I might later on, and it will be hopefully more of A Curse So Dark and Lonely, but don't be surprised if I do not check in for the rest of the day. So I might just say farewell for you guys today and see you guys tomorrow, but hopefully that's not the case. Maybe I might do some more reading later, but I'm kind of just seeing what's in the mood. Sundays are usually a very chillax day for me, and I don't really get much reading done. So that reminds me, I do need to do something real quick, but before I play this game. But anyways, so I'm going to bid you farewell for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody, or I guess it's close to good afternoon now. So it is Monday, and I've actually been pretty productive. So I got up around 9. I took a shower, so my hair kind of looks weird. And I recorded a video for tomorrow, which you guys will know by now, which is my top YA book characters, my rank. I really wanted to jump on the bandwagon. I thought it would be fun. So that will be uploaded tomorrow. I've gotten it all edited and done. Almost had a meltdown because for some reason, every time I edit a video, the first time I try to go to export it, Adobe Premiere Pro stops working. So I about flipped because it was like 20 minutes worth of footage, and of course it only saved when I was editing at 11 or 12 minutes. But I got it done. So I should stop complaining. So what I think it is, I'm going to upload it. I won't post it until tomorrow. So I think during that time of it uploading, I'm going to read the next Ramona book, which is, where did I put the Ramona books? Because I totally cleaned out my office yesterday. All right. So the next book is Ramona the Brave. So we're going to go ahead and read it now. So I'm going to go get a snack, get this thing starting to upload to YouTube, and let's get to it. So back for an update. I have finished Ramona the Brave by Beverly Cleary, and again, as I read these books of just my love and admiration for Beverly Cleary's main character, Ramona, this book is just so much more full of angst and her spunkiness. I just love it. And just the things, like, just the way she, I guess, goes through everyday life. At that age, she is 6-7 years old, and especially in this book, it brings to light how completely different teachers can be. Going from a kindergarten teacher who understands spunky girls like Ramona to Mrs. Griggs, who is a little bit more down-to-earth, kind of more serious type of teacher, doesn't get excited over everything and believes in work, work, work. And of course, having to deal with Ramona is totally different from the children that she is probably used to dealing with. Of course, Ramona trying to come to grasp with grasps with that you're not always going to like your teacher, but you have to find a mutual respect for them. And of course, I've had that throughout my life where there's some teachers that, okay, I don't agree with you, but, you know, I'm here to learn, you're here to teach. So it's kind of fascinating to see that and just kind of go, oh my god, I felt that same way too. And just such a relatable series for little kids who are trying to get into chapter book reading that are a little bit more advanced. It's great. So we've read our Ramona Quimby book for the day, and I put on Jenna and Julian's podcast in the background, and I'm just about close to 3/4 of the way through it, so I may finish this. And I was thinking about playing some Sims. I actually really don't know. I was thinking about reading some more, but I think I'm going to put reading off for a little bit. Maybe read some more later tonight, especially since I have to get to A Curse So Dark and Lonely, because I'm falling behind already in my Owls TBR. And yeah, so I will update you guys later on whatever I do next. Hello everybody, good morning. It is a wonderful Tuesday, and I am currently I just remembered that. Thank you for reminding me. Because I'm going to make my Tuesday video public. And if you asked, why do you look like you're dressed up all fancy? I'm one of those people that I don't like to keep my hair looking wavy and stuff like I just got out of bed. I do like to straighten it, and it usually stays pretty straight until I have to wash it again. Probably didn't care to know that, but that's okay. Okay, so now since that's done. So today is Tuesday, and I'm planning on, I called my mom like a little brat and told her, I'm like, you get to drive your, because she has a Subaru and she calls it Subi. She really loves it, and I'm like, would you like to come get me? Because my boyfriend has the Fusion right now, my car, until we get his car fixed. And I'm kind of going stir crazy a little bit, and I just kind of want to go hang out with like a real life somebody that doesn't like have any like scare of having COVID right now. So she's coming to pick me up. I'm also baiting her with lunch. Anyways, I know, I'm a brat. So I'm going to bring along the next book, which is Ramona and Her Father, which I forgot to grab to read while my mom is taking a nap, because she takes a nap since she works kind of like a graveyard shift. She works from like around between 3:30 to like 11:30, almost midnight. So this is the next book that we have to read, and we will be actually we are halfway through. No, we're almost halfway through because there's 8 books. So we'll be halfway through the series. Also, I'm trying to plan on what next month is going to be, because I might combine 2 grades because of the series next that I want to read, because I read these technically in 3rd and 4th grade. Obviously, I'm not going to disclose what it is, and I'm trying to debate on if I want to try to do that vlog earlier and do a mesh with it, or I'm not 100% sure. I'm getting back to the drawing board on that. Also, I need to think of a little bit more on what my story is going to be for the Sims 4 Let's Play. I have noticed that there is no views, but I'm still going to keep going at it because it brings me joy. As I said, I'm not really here for most of the views right now, even though I would like to see more people subscribe and view what I'm doing, because I do want to share my love with you guys of, you know, book content and Sims content, but we'll get there. I'm new. I have gained 2 more subscribers, so we're up to 4 subscribers, so thank you so much for the people who have subscribed. As I said, I'm not here again to look for be like a huge YouTube star or anything like that. I'm just here to share my love of books, while also adding Sims into it and making it kind of like bookish Sims content. And maybe I have some other ideas for another ranked video too, so I'm trying to decide when I want to do that. I have this wonderful whiteboard over here on my wall that technically I was using at work, and I brought it here. I bought it myself, so I could use it wherever I need to. So I brought it here, and it's been helping me with my YouTube upload schedule. Plus, I kind of like it more than an actual calendar, just because you can erase and reuse it. I'm all about saving paper. Anyways, I'm rambling. So that's my plan today. I might bring my diamond painting along, and I might do a small kind of montage of my mom and I diamond painting. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm usually one of those people that I don't like to put my family or personal, I guess family would be personal things on here that I kind of want to just keep private. So maybe. But I do need to get more content for this because I realized Tuesday I only like literally checked in twice and there was like, or Monday, and literally there was no content. So I need to figure out some more content for you guys for this vlog to make it a little bit more interesting instead of me just reading. Which is fine. Some people do that, but so anyways, we're gonna get to reading this. Today I have not read any more of Cursed So Dark and Lonely, which I really, really need to, and I might set up a reading schedule for it to get it finished, because obviously I need to kick myself in the pants a little bit about it, because, I mean, I have like 5 prompts left to go, and I'm still on my second one. So, anyways, I'm going to just check in with you guys later, update you guys on what I have read and what I have done. So, that reminds me, I need to text my boyfriend to let him know he will need to come pick me up after work. Otherwise, I can't get home. So I totally did not do what I planned this afternoon. You might have seen that. So instead I took a nap. About an hour and a half nap, so guess who's gonna be up tonight? Me! Yay, I love my life. So we're gonna get to reading and see what I can get done in about an hour, because I'm gonna go see what my dad is doing, probably at dawn. We all know this. So read some of this, and then I will probably check in with you guys later to finish it. If not, I will finish it tomorrow. And yeah, so let's get started. So I'm back, and I'm to page 83, and I don't think I ever noticed this when I actually read these books, of the little boy named Davy that's in the same class as Ramona in most of these beginning books, and I think it continues throughout. In the last book, she tried to help him in first grade to read because he would get his letters mixed up. Looking back at it now as an adult and knowing what could possibly be wrong, he was dyslexic. I didn't notice that, so that's kind of a neat and clever thing that Beverly clearly did with some representation of how little kids view sometimes people that may struggle reading and find out later it's dyslexia. And I kind of want to do some research and figure out like when they started diagnosing people with dyslexia, because I don't know if that was like a normal or thing to diagnose children with in the 60s, but maybe it was. I don't know. So I might research that. So that's my thoughts right now and things that I noticed. I'm enjoying it because this one I really loved, because Ramona's father loses his job in this book, and Ramona's trying to figure out things to help her family and make them smile. And Beezus is at that wonderful age of being 13 years old and in 7th grade and having an attitude. But, so I have mail, and we'll be having mail pretty much throughout this week because I decided to cheer myself up and get some things. And I understand I'm supposed to be saving my pennies, but to be honest, we're sitting fine. But I really needed one of these. This is a common mini tripod for phones and cameras, and I really needed a new one. And this one is, wow, It's pretty professional. Wow. Okay. I needed something else so I can stop using my my ring light tripod to view for you guys, and I can go anywhere. Look at this. It's so fancy. And I can pretty much move it any way I want to get it to stand. And it has where I think it folds out and you can put 2 things on it. Let's see if there's more in the box, because I know there's an adapter. Maybe there isn't an adapter for the phone. Could have sent. Oh. Got it. Gotta be smarter than the average. So it pretty much moves up like this and it holds your phone, it looks like. Yep. So let's test her out. Okay, cool. This works. So now I can do it at my desk without having to use my ring light, which is great. And that took a little bit longer than it needed to. So I thought my phone almost wasn't gonna fit, so I took the case off. I was gonna be real mad if it didn't fit, because it said it fit any size Android phone. But that's not all that I got in the mail today. It also came with this, which is pretty much like a little, to be able to take pictures from far away or to start videos. The last time I tried using it for my ring light, it kept shutting it off. So I might not use it. But I also got this in the mail, and let me find my scissors. So I bought this other bullet journal, and I'm going to start bullet journaling goals in just my everyday life instead of just for books. So we're gonna have fun decorating this, and I don't know what themes I'm going to do yet. I know some people do like yearly themes. I'm just not 100% sure what I want to do yet. Got my finger stuck. I know that I want to figure out something for a theme. I was thinking of like anime, but I don't know. I bought a whole bunch of vintage stickers, and I mean by vintage more kind of like Victorian antique type stickers. I also bought Sailor Moon type stickers. Let's just see what all I bought. That'll be coming in the mail and I'll unbox for you guys. What all did I buy? I bought a lot. To be honest, I shouldn't have. So I bought this tripod, which was delivered today. Arriving Saturday, I have this. It's called A Lettering and Modern Calligraphy, which is a beginner's guide to learning how to do hand lettering and brush lettering, because I have a whole bunch of brush pens that I haven't been using correctly, and I would love to learn how so I can get that. I'm sorry, my nose is like really, every time I turn on the camera, my nose is like ticklish and it's like right there and it won't go away. So I apologize. I got some vintage stickers, I got the bullet journal, and then I got the Sailor Moon stickers. So that's pretty much it. It's going to keep me, okay, stop touching my nose. Keep me entertained for the most part. But yeah, so this is the new bullet journal and I can't wait to get started. And oh, it has numbers on it. And it has a pen and an elastic to keep the journal shut. But anyways, I'm gonna go find out what my dad's doing, and I need to stop touching my nose. And yeah, so I'll check in with you guys later, hopefully to finish this, because I'll be up pretty much tonight since I took a nap, which was a bad idea. I don't know what I'm gonna do later. I was thinking about possibly playing some more Sims and doing more of a recording, because I started watching like how Sims players on YouTube kind of do it, and some of them record for a couple of hours and they just take the more interesting footage and put it into the video. So cutting out things that are kind of boring when you're not talking or anything like that. So maybe it might be a little bit more fun and try to work on that, even though I would hate to have to try to edit hours of footage. But I do that for the vlogs, so we'll make it through. But anyways, I'm gonna go and stop gabbing and I will check in with you guys later. Okay everybody, I'm back. It's much later and let's go ahead and finish this book. I'm a little over halfway done with it, so it shouldn't take too long. I was really trying to finish it, but ended up getting interrupted. So let's get it finished, and we'll call that for the night. So let's do it. It is Wednesday, and sorry I did not check out again for like the third time today, or this vlog, but I did finish Ramona and Her Father, and is it just me reading these now with an adult brain that Ramona's father was kind of an asshole? I mean, he does play the loving father, but kind of was just a genuine asshole to Ramona. She's 7 years old, so yes, she should act her age a little bit, but to be honest, she is 7, and some of the things that her father was saying was just like, you're trying to talk to a 7-year-old maturity, right? You know that she can't grow up because she's still a kid. Yeah, I think that's the only fault I really had for this book. Because that just weirded me out a little bit. Otherwise, 165 pages done yesterday. So we've got pretty much halfway through the series now. And so we will be moving on to Ramona and Her Mother. Today, what I have planned is there is a gentleman that's going to be coming by to look at my piano, which I could show you here. Sorry, that was my hand. So I can show you here quickly. So this is my piano I got for free last fall. Was it last fall, or I think it was late summer or early fall. And I was a little upset because it was left outside overnight. It was covered, but moisture from the drizzling rain does not help pianos at all. You'll hear that it's kind of out of tune. I mean, relatively, some of the keys are in tune, but some of them also do stick up here. Yep, one sticks right here. And then some of my bass note keys stick. I have to find it. Okay, maybe my bass notes don't stick, so that's the only key that sticks. Probably being inside and actually being around a heat source probably has helped it just a little bit, but so this is my piano. You notice that I do have some of my stuff up on here. Some of it's mostly for decoration, some of it I do try to attempt to play. But yeah, so he's going to be coming over to look at the piano. And that's pretty much all I had really planned today. I think the federal government stimulus checks have gone into our accounts because I think our US Bank mobile login crashed, and so did the online login crashed. So it's temporarily unavailable, so I'm pretty sure the stimulus checks have gone through. My boyfriend was texting me asking if we've got it, because everybody else has. So I'm assuming we got it. If I really wanted to, I could probably go into town and check. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Boyfriend has the car. No, I can't. So I'll just have to check later. And maybe part of the stimulus check is going to go to repairing this piano, because I've been really needing to get it to repaired. I was going to use my tax money to repair it, but yeah, that didn't happen. But, so pretty much I've really had all today. We're gonna read. I was thinking about possibly playing some Sims this afternoon so we can get something recorded for Friday. I haven't really decided. And this is what I hate about having free time, because I don't know how to fill it. But anyways, so let's go get to reading, and then I will talk to you guys afterwards. Hello everybody. So I am done with, I think it's the 5th book in the series. Yeah, 5th book in the series, Ramona and her mother. And to be honest, out of all of these books, I like this one the most because of the ending scene where Ramona threatens to run away because she thinks nobody likes her. I'm not gonna lie, I've done that a couple of times as a child. Thinking nobody liked me, but in all honesty, I got away with a lot of things for being the firstborn. So, I loved this book, and also at the end, where her father ends up going to work for a job he doesn't like, so it pushes him to go back to school, which is kind of nice. So, the next book to read for tomorrow is Ramona Quimby, Age 8, which is the 6th book in the series, so we are pretty much down to the last 3 books of the series. This is actually quite fun, and I wish I would have thought of this sooner, because this is actually re-sparking my love for reading old books that were my favorite. So, but anyways, so the guy for the piano should be here probably within the next 30 minutes. He said around 11, so I guess I should say within the next hour. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to keep watching Delia Grissie's birthday live on Twitch, her stream that she did, and later on we'll see what we can do. So I will check in with you guys later. Oh, before I leave, I got my Sailor Moon stickers in the mail today, even though they said they weren't supposed to come until Thursday, but so I ordered some stickers because I figured one of my themes I could do is like an anime theme, or for Usagi's birthday in the Sailor Moon series is in June. So I have some very fun stickers that I ordered off of Amazon, and they're like stunning. Them together, dressed as superheroes. You have her in her dress when she finds out she's the Moon Princess at the end of season 1. Kind of the end of season 1. It's like almost... Seasons are sometimes weird in some of the animes where they're split into 2 parts, so people sometimes treat them as season 1 and 2, but in reality it's all one big season. But so I got those, and there's like a whole bunch of them. There was like 75. So I have like stickers for days. Other stickers should be here sometime later in the week. And also my book, I think, is supposed to be here on Saturday. So, to learn handwriting. I also wanted to show you guys, so I got the red journal that I showed you guys yesterday for more of life things. So, it's a little bit plain. I don't really know what to do. I didn't really have a style, so I did this at the beginning of it, which I'm pretty proud of myself, because usually I suck at making big block lettering. And I put some of my BTS stickers that came in with the BTS Map of the Soul 7 albums. Here, I did just a 2020 at a glance, so if you look, I messed up and put March, but I didn't mean to. And I ran out of room, so that's why December's down here. And I put Christmas instead of December. Don't try to draw things at about 11 o'clock at night. So, ignore that. So, most of these, I decided not to do journal entries because I can just do a different journal for that. But I'm trying to get back into the swing of practicing my instruments and also learning languages. So, guitar, this is going to look different from the other ones. Guitar, I wanted to show what I've practiced and accomplished, and I have where I'm going to put the hours in a little calendar. But then I changed my outlook for April. So instead of I decided to do goals and then what I accomplished this month, and then I know what I need to work on for the next month, and then a big old calendar to mark the hours that I practice and the days I don't practice for piano. So hopefully after today I will have a piano that works somewhat. And then April, I have bassoon, my goals here, which is some scales to finish out the month, and a couple of etudes. And then language, which I want to write down here what I accomplished because I want to learn Korean and I want to learn Norwegian. And then the days I decided to work on it, I'm only going to work on them for 30 minutes because that is recommended, is 30 minutes when you're learning a new language, because a lot of things don't stick if you try to do it longer. So just 30 minutes each day of each. And then the first 15. So once I start going, I figured that the first like 10 minutes would be revising what I learned the day previous, 10 minutes for learning something new, and then 10 minutes for practicing and kind of putting them together and then redoing that. And I might not do it every day. I might switch on and off which one I do, or I can do them together. I need to fill my time with something besides doing vlogs, playing Sims, reading, because I'm kind of going insane. And I might also add another calendar onto this about doing research, because I need to get some of my family research done. So, yeah. Well, that's a little bit of an update. I'm going to let you guys go, and I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, and today I have decided to take a break from right away reading our elementary school books, so Ramona Quimby will be put on hold for a little bit. I just want to take a break, just recharge, do some other things that I want to do, and yeah. So, hello, how are you doing on this beautiful Thursday morning? I'm going to go ahead and start practicing on the piano, and we're going to do a little bit of a montage this morning of it. And then we'll figure out what else to do with our day. I mean, I already have something else in mind, but we'll talk about it here in a minute. Okay, so I just got done practicing. Man, do my hands hurt. It's been a while. And I had pretty success with I'm sending out of the 10 two-part inventions, which helps kind of get dexterity and individualism in your hands, along with learning some famous Bach fragments and melodies. So that went pretty well. Daydream, I might need a little bit more work on. It's starting to come back, muscle memory, because I have played this piece before for recital. So it's like, okay, so it's starting to come back a little bit, but I obviously still have the problems I did when I played the piece. So things to work on. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and let's edit our Sims play for tomorrow. It should be pretty easy because it just cut out the boring parts. Probably. And cut out some of the fast forwarding that I do in the game. So let's go ahead and do that. Back for another update. So I just got done editing the Sims 4 LP, and again, I'm going to apologize. I need to figure out what's going on with why the audio and the video didn't sync up very well. Like in some places it synced up pretty well, but it was lagging like a few seconds behind, and I don't know why, and I'm going to try to figure it out. The only thing I can think of is maybe muting my mic might have messed up something, because I muted it in order to leave while I was fast forwarding through some certain parts. So we'll figure it out. And also the editing is going to be a little rough. As I said, I'm new to editing actual gameplay, but it's a learning process. We'll learn as we go. I know you guys are very understanding, so I hope you guys like it. It's a little bit longer. I went from 45 to 33 minutes. But now I've got 19 minutes for it to pretty much export, and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube so I can get it ready to upload tomorrow. So today, I don't know what else I should do today. I mean, I could read Ramona Quimby, but I do still want to take a break. Could read A Curse So Dark and Lonely, read some of that. I'm also hungry. I think tomorrow I may get started editing this vlog. I just don't know what to do. I practiced. But soon I can't practice until I figure out how to get reads to work. And that's just not a task I want to tackle today yet. Well, I'll figure it out, and I will update you guys later what I've done. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. TGIF. Sorry if I sound croaky. I am only running on about 5 hours of sleep. And my allergies have been just a bitch. I'm just gonna put it bluntly. And I'm still tired. Still tired. Oh wow. I know they shared a driveway. Anyway, so I'm driving around just waiting for 8 o'clock to roll around so I can go get groceries. I was thinking about going to Fort Dodge, but then I decided not to because they're testing the Prestige plant. I mean, technically it's not in Webster County, it's in, I think, Wright. Is it Wright? Yeah, it's Wright. Where's Eagle Grove? But, oh, that's a pretty house. And, where was I? I'm sorry, to be honest, I shouldn't be operating a motorized vehicle. I'm tired. Oh, I've got coffee. They're testing their Prestige lamp down there, and there's a lot of people from Fort Dodge that work there right now for the COVID-19. They've already sent 17 people home. So I was just like, why am I going to a county that's probably going to rise in infected numbers? I mean, Webster County has only had 2 so far, but let's not push it. So I literally got to Fort Dodge and came all the way flipping back. Hey me. Love my anxiety. So now we're just driving around because the store technically doesn't open until 8. They open at 7 for the vulnerable people and the elderly in town, but obviously I'm not the elderly and I'm not really a vulnerable or susceptible to it. So I'm just like driving around. As I said yesterday, I wanted to take a break from Ramona Quimby, so I did not read, which is fine because I mean it's easy to catch up because they're only like at most like 200 page books, except for the one was like 211, but that's beside the point. But yeah, figured I would pop in, see how everybody's morning's going. I may park so I can talk to you guys, so I'm not driving around doing a video, because if I were to get pulled over I could actually get a fine. Okay everybody, I am back from the grocery store. Put my groceries away, balanced our checkbook, and I was a little shell-shocked of how much I got paid on unemployment. I totally forgot the state of Iowa was giving us additional money for people that were laid off because of COVID-19. And of course, I've pretty much paid up most of my bills until the month, like my bigger bills, until May 30th. Already got groceries, and I told my boyfriend that he can get the gaming keyboard he wants, and I went ahead, and since I do the Sims Let's Plays on Friday, you guys will get to see my face because I ordered a Logitech's Pro Streaming. It's like a C92020 Pro Streaming webcam to use while streaming. I've never needed that much money at something, but as long as bills are taken care of, who is to judge how I spend my money? And then I also got a foam cover. I was looking up and it says it recommends to get better kind of audio quality if you get a foam cover for the Yeti mics. So hopefully the audio will get better. I am still monkeying with that. But right now, the video is uploading. It's going to take about an hour. So we're going to go ahead and start reading Ramona Quimby and go from there. So I just finished Ramona Quimby age 8, which was book 6 and the next book we needed to read. And there was one line in this book that I forgot that is said by this boy named Danny that Ramona has dubbed yard ape or something like that by boys who are kind of rowdy, loud, and like to pick on people. And she gets sick. She ends up getting sick in front of the whole class and ends up having to go home. Her teacher, Mrs. Whaley, had them write letters for creative writing to her to give to her while she's been sick. And he says, like, hello, Bigfoot, because she calls, or Superfoot, because he calls her Superfoot or Bigfoot. Because I guess she has big feet for a girl in the 3rd grade. And I'm laughing about it because he's just like, dear Superfoot, get well soon or I'll eat your pink eraser. Just like totally random because she had this pink eraser that his dad had given her sister Beezus and got one for himself for good luck on their first day of school and everything because her dad's going back to school to be an art teacher. And he was throwing it around, poking fun with her, and she just decided to kind of get back at him but not getting angry about it, and felt being grown up getting back at him and kind of putting him in his place without having to yell at him and, you know, hit him or something like that like she would have done in the past. So that pink eraser just like comes back around in like full circles in this story. Okay, that's all I really noticed about the story. And then at the end, about the family just needing to realize that you can worry about money so much, but in the end, you need to realize that bills will be bills. They will get paid. You'll figure it out and be able to enjoy the small things in life. And then when they were out finally eating after several months of not being able to go out and eat, a nice, kind gentleman paid for their dinner. And it's kind of sweet to see that because I used to be that way where we had to pay off things. Sorry, somebody was coming down the driveway. Pay off things, but then I realized, you know, things will get paid off. We don't need to worry about so much of getting everything paid off in one sitting. So, and just in order to enjoy life, if we can get things paid off, we can get things paid off sooner, but don't put yourself into a financial pickle by trying to pay things off. Just gradually do it. Pretty much. So I like that lesson. Well, anyways, I'm going to get to practicing the piano and probably get back to doing family tree stuff. So I will check back in with you guys later. And maybe I might read the other Ramona Quimby book. I'm not 100% sure yet. I might just save him for tomorrow. Don't know. So I will check back in with you guys later. Hi, everybody. So I want to apologize. I pretty much ghosted you guys yesterday, and this is how I'm pretty much ending the vlog. some things happened that I had to take a break. I'm fine. Everybody's fine at the happy household. We're not sick or anything like that. Just some things kind of happened, and I needed to take kind of like an emotional break a little bit yesterday and also today, so because it's about 7 o'clock at night. So I do apologize for not finishing out the 2nd grade reread of Childhood Favorites. I will finish it in the next vlog, so I will probably next month when I do 3rd grade, I'll probably do 2nd/3rd grade. So what I might do is do 2nd through 4th grade to finish out 2nd grade in the Ramona Quimby, and then do 3rd and 4th grade, which may take a while. I don't know. I might have to split it into 2 parts just because the book series that I wanted to read for 3rd and 4th grade was about 9 books. I mean, it's easy read, and if I can find audiobooks, I kind of want to try listening to the audiobook and reading it, but I'm not 100% sure how it's going to go. So for right now, the plan is 2nd through 4th grade, and that'll be, next month. But yeah, I am so sorry, guys. I did not want to end the vlog like this. So I'm going to bid you guys farewell. Thank you so much for watching. We got a lot of reading done, so we only have 2 Ramona Quimby books left to read, and I'm really excited. So, well, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked what you saw. Again, sorry for the ending. And if you did like what you saw and want to stick around for more, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you are notified when I post. I post every Tuesdays. Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays being the fun bookish content, Friday being fun bookish and Sims content. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a great start to your week, and I will see you in the next video for Sims. Bye!